Buck Paulson back with Prairie Public baseball team. No, we're with Prairie Public Television. And we're going to show you some enhancing features on the rocks and maybe the lower water. So come on in. What I'm planning to do on the rocks is, again, just a very light coat of burnt umber. Ooh, you're not burnt umber. You misled me all the way to the bank. Here's burnt umber. And I have a little walnut oil to make sure that it's thin. And I'm going to put it on this rock. I'll wipe a little bit. I don't want this one to be quite as sharp as the front one, because that's where the action is. And this one is important, but in a supernumerary role. Do you know what a supernumerary is? In opera, I always thought, it's the star of the show, but it wasn't. It was one over here, and carry on, diva. So the diva was the important one. Supernumerary was the side one. Supportive. Now on this, I'm coming across the little water that was on there. Now, what I want to do is to put some lights on that, and I need to have where it just steps it up just a little bit for character. I'm looking at the blue, phthalo blue, red shade, and a little white. You notice as I'm putting this on, I'm down at the bottom of it so that it has been wet. It's had water on its lawn as well. While we have it, let's just jump over here. This one will go higher because the water has completely enveloped that. This one, it didn't quite reach the top. Now here, I've looked at this a couple times, and if I go up a little higher, what that will do, it will soften that rock a little bit. We'll still get the impact of the foam coming splashing against it, which will be very powerful. Okay, so the other one, to go up towards the top, let's take a little white, and you know, I'd like to use you. You are mineral violet. Ooh, love all these colors, don't you? White and mineral violet. Like that, and then instead of having dark placed in between the different planes, so you have the top and you're going to show the side, we'll just skip so that little glaze will act enough like the dark. It's so necessary to have form in these rocks. And that doesn't mean it's always real light, just so it has variation in values or color. And down to the next one. And then we can have just a little light. And the studio lights went on. Just a little light. This is yellow and white. Just down the bottom, so you show that some of the foam, as the water is coming and splash, is still enough evidence there that it'll pick up a little bit of light from the sky. The strongest one, the largest one, will be, you can see where we have part of the wave coming in. Let's just touch that and bring it up. I like that so much that I'll put just a little bit of the water coming through there. And then just a little result down here. Okay, let's go over to the other rock will come. What do we have? We have some blue. Let's step it up just a little bit with more white into the blue and see what we can have. This will be lighter down at the bottom because that's where the water is running to. And just a slight little touch there. Before I leave the last rock, I'm taking a fan brush and just sweep across it a little bit so it's a little less stark, is that a word? So it's softer. But on the front one, we want to have a little more strength because it's such a strategic place right next to that big foam. So we'll put this light on, and then it drops down. Be sure you show that. And when you drop down, you notice that there's not as much paint, so it isn't as light. And then it hits and it's strong again. While I'm there, could I just do this? I need to take a knife, yellow and white. That's sun, down, 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 down. This needs to be strong. Oh, that's great. That needs to be there. So I'm going to blend this just a little bit. But it stays stronger than that over to the left. And then I want just a little bit. This is white and blue. Just touching this a little bit, and I want to have it as kind of a secondary light. The highlight's there, and then this goes right in like that. See, it doesn't take away from the lightest light, but it gives some real clarity and cleanliness to the foam that's down below. I'll splash a little bit in there too. And then look at this one. It certainly needs to have it down there. Good luck on your seascapes. I hope this gives you some indication of how I do it, and maybe you can make use of the suggestions. So, we're saying goodbye. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Funded by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund with money from the vote of the people of Minnesota on November 4th, 2008. And by the members of Prairie Public.